For one last time before our move, where are we going?
To Chinatown, the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois.
Let's go. Traffic!
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Walk and Talk, where we're walking to someplace random while talking about random things.
We always do say that it's random, but it's never random on Sorgy Stories because we have a very special final before the move episode here in Chicago. We're meeting up with someone who you saw recently on one of our latest episodes. Incredibly generous to our little guy. How many cards of those have you actually had a chance to even count?
Maybe a couple. I haven't counted them. I've gone through maybe 1.5 boxes, but with the move, just life has been busy.
It has been, but you will be finally meeting the full family, and our little guy is going to meet the full family with Carl of Santos Chronicles and his awesome family. One of America's great Chinatowns. We've been in a couple now here and in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Got a little bit more experience here because it's just 90 miles away from home. In this area, you get to meet the guy who was so incredibly generous to you. With those baseball cards, it is Carl, it is Santos Chronicles, Melissa, Addison, and Rosalie. How you doing?
What's up, guys?
Hey!
I was just looking for some Milwaukee gear to find you guys.
Good luck. We're about the only ones you can find here.
So this is like traditional Chinatown.
Yeah.
Like when I went to field trips as a kid, this is where I would end up going.
Man, you see so many of the traditional shops. The artwork.
My favorite is those little waving cats.
Yeah! We have certainly told our audience and our fans about you, but let's let you have a shot to describe what Santos Chronicles is.
Well, our channel, we love to go to local spots, tourist attractions, and weird and wacky places. And it's really a place to... So our channel is really to be able to show other families where they can go and enjoy it. So get a little preview of it. So that's not really the goal of our channel. And also a nice little historical place to go back and see us grow as a family.
And it's so awesome to watch your experiences. And I want to give a little extra shout out to a little Milwaukee you got up here.
Oh, Rufus Sports! Yeah, Duke is super nice. We actually went to Rufus Sports. He gave me and Addison a shirt, met his daughter, and we've always been a big fan. And he's like, Carl, anytime you're here, please come down and, you know, make yourself at home. So it's really nice that Duke was that nice to our family. So we go there, and usually I buy a hat, a shirt, or something to support the gym.
Of course, we're at a proper bubble tea and smoothie house just south of where we're grabbing our lunch. And of course, Melissa, the legend, has to get the super legend. Melissa is already equipped with
The super legend.
the super legend. It has. Does it have boba in it? Because you were mentioning there's a boba shortage.
There's boba in the bottom,
Right.
and then it's just green tea with fruit. It's really good.
Oh, nice.
You can taste the mint leaves in there.
What did Carl pick out?
Oh man, this is mango with boba. And like Jay was saying, there is a boba shortage due to the Suez Canal blockage. So nice to have to be able to get some boba.
This was our favorite spot a couple years ago when we last came down to Chinatown. I remember first time I ever took you here was on a Brewers White Sox trip, and you were conked out after eating the chicken with pineapple. I walked all the way with you in a stroller from here in Chinatown all the way up Michigan Avenue, past downtown, That was exercise. I worked off the calories pretty easily. This place has long been one of Chicago's best. We are in the shadow of downtown Chicago, the famous L train line, and the Santos Chronicles family right by. You can see behind that tree the famous pagoda here in Chinatown. We are about to enjoy some serious grub. We are starting off our try new things piece of this with one of Melissa's favorites, crab Rangoon. I know you're gonna like the outside covering.
Yeah.
The question is the cheese and the crab.
Good.
Nice. And the crab is sort of mixed within it.
Yeah. You can't really taste it. It's not very potent.
Took a second bite, so it can't be that bad.
Exactly.
What do you think? Don't taste much of the crab, but overall good. Not bad, right?
Nice.
No cheese curd though.
Yeah.
Awesome, Carl.
We went to a restaurant yesterday before we got our rainbow cones, and they had cheese curds there. They weren't like the pull kind, but they were like the softest cheese curds I've ever had. Like they just melted in your mouth kind of cheese curds.
Carl was mentioning we need the name of this place. We need the name of this place.
The restaurant we ate at yesterday,
Yeah.
Babcock's.
Babcock's.
It's in Lombard.
Okay.
But considering that you guys have like an Excel sheet on cheese curds, I'm like, if it's number one that I've ever had, I want to see where it falls when the pros check it out.
Hello. We may have to check it out on the way back.
Yeah.
What we have here include Potstickers. Include, I think, even more crab Rangoon, sweet and sour chicken, which I know you are going to love, buddy, and then the pork and shrimp dumplings, which are not fried, so we'll see how you do with those. Those dumplings are really sort of like with an outside that's like pasta, covering, surrounding the meat, if you will.
Okay.
So we'll see how you do with that. That's just a sweet and sour chicken. You are very familiar with that, and you can use the dipping sauce. But then on a fork, though, it looks like it could be finger food, but really it is more of a. It's essentially a chicken tender in a lot of ways.
It is. Tastes more greasy than a chicken tender.
Probably in terms of how, like the oil that they cook it in, perhaps. But try dipping it in the sweet and sour sauce and see what you think.
Not bad.
Nice.
What are these exactly?
Potstickers. There's usually some sort of vegetable filling or like a chicken filling in it.
Okay.
Sometimes a pork filling. See how you do with those.
Breading is nice and sticky.
It is sticky, hence Potstickers. This is the experimental stuff.
What kind of syrup?
That appears to be. That's hard to tell.
Tastes like pork.
Let's see that.
Interesting.
Okay. Usually interesting means, and not so sure.
45 of 100.
45 out of 100 for it. Not feeling the.
Yeah, 50 is like middle of the road. Below middle of the road.
Okay. That's okay. Again, this is all about trying new stuff, finding stuff that you like to expand the palate, and experiencing even cultures with this. What you're seeing behind me is the traditional old school Chinatown of Chicago that's probably been around for at least a century, if not more. These areas of Chinatown that you see behind me, a lot of newer restaurants, some fantastic restaurants that are certainly worth trying. We were going to try one of them, a 3-hour wait, and we were not going to put our families through such craziness and have to wait that long. Our stomachs were hungry for stuff like this. I am all about this. This is so good. It feels like it has not the fried texture, but it's a firm enough texture to hold everything together. And the pork, oh my gosh, it's good. Just like a roast pork inside it, so fantastic. Little bud, this is going to be the interesting one. These are the shrimp and pork dumplings.
Okay.
I can sense a bit of hesitancy, and I don't blame you. Give this a shot. There may be no more picturesque place for trying new things than where we are right now, but it's not agreeing with you.
No.
What hits and what misses?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to see what he may not be enjoying himself here. It is a very chewy texture, especially the noodle that surrounds the pork and shrimp itself. It's good, certainly. I think there are things they do better here. There are certainly things they do better. And we've had some that are fantastic. The crab Rangoon. I love the Potstickers. This place is really good. This may be one of their weaknesses, but they have some fantastic dishes. Carl, you live here in Chicago. You've seen what the pandemic has done to this city, and especially viewing from the outside what's happened to this neighborhood and what they went through with the pandemic.
Yeah, I think one of the main thing is when the pandemic first hit, even though I think some folks decided not to come here because they thought it was an Asian virus. And so even though nothing was closed, this is the first place that people stopped going to. So it really shut down a lot of business. There's a lot of rallies to make sure folks came in. And then when the pandemic did hit, and then you had all those big shutdowns, when you go down the streets, you can tell there's a few stores that just didn't make it through this. So it's really a shame. So that's the reason, we're here with Sorgy Stories, to make sure that, support the neighborhood, support this rich history, and be, part of it, because really this is one of the most important places here in Chicago.
Thank you for keeping us safe. This courtyard is such a cool way.
So all these people are the ones waiting to get into the restaurant. 3-hour wait.
My gosh. So of course I'm the one who forgets the mask, who loses the mask after lunch. Guess what Daddy picks up? The Chicago flag mask. I may not agree with all the sports teams, but I love this city. One of the cool things about Chinatown are the statues dedicated to the different years of birth. The year of the monkey would have been 2016. What's this over here, the rooster? 2017, so we're on the pathway to get closer to this year. How appropriate. Your year, as a Milwaukee Bucks fan, is the year of the bull.
Your birthday falls in a year of the rat. I'm sorry, because the worst year ever.
That's true. That is sadly true. Daddy is right here. Daddy is a rabbit. Little bunny. Rosalie, I see we have yours right here, the rooster. Someone very possibly in the communications field, so you're alluding from Daddy and communicators in very different but awesome ways.
Oh, Rosa, you're a mask. What are you? What?
I'm a rabbit.
You're a rabbit? I'm a dragon.
Nice.
1976.
So very needed to be as a teacher.
Guess so.
What's so cool about this artwork, if you go close, it's just a bunch of splotches. But as you back up, it showcases itself as a pattern. and a really cool pattern on the outside.
It's aka an optical illusion.
Essentially. Or something that's very Instagrammable. We are ending our Chinatown exploration on try new things with some true new friends. Santos Chronicles. This has been a blast to have you join us and we join you on our explorations. Where can people find you, not just on YouTube, but everywhere?
Yeah, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter. So check us out. Thank you.
And don't forget your channel.
Oh yes, Melissa's Food Adventures. School is almost over, so I will be editing once again.
Awesome. Awesome. And you two wonderful, wonderful young ladies. Thank you for taking the ride. Little buddy, to find what we do and to join our ride, what should they do for both Santos Chronicles and for Sorgy Stories?
Like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Ding, ding, ding. From Chinatown, we'll see you folks. So long from Chicago.
So many Chicago Bulls jokes. So many.
You're the dog. Don't be a cat, be a dog.
All right, so let me ask you, Cubs or Sox? What do you think? Cubs or Sox?
Cubs.